head down, shuffle my feet. You'll never get the best of me. Your sticks and your stones.
Hey guys, it's Kyle from Never Drink Ordinary. We're doing our Christmas theme this year. As you can see, we're in the kitchen and we're showing you how to make cocktails at home, but how to elevate them. Well, for this one, we're gonna do our winter smoked old fashioned. And what we're doing is a classic old fashioned rift. We're using a rich demerara syrup, but we've actually infused that syrup with a David's tea bag. And we've actually played around with their Christmas teas, and we've used a rich chocolate hazelnut tea to infuse our syrup with. And if you click over here or wherever it is, there is a video showing you how we did that syrup. Going forward, so we're gonna do our smoked winter old fashioned. Step one is we're gonna get our mixing glass, and we're gonna use the syrup that we made in the previous video, and we're just gonna add 1/4 ounce. This is a rich syrup. Then an old fashioned, which is sugar, bitters, and whiskey. We're actually gonna do a bit of a blend. So we're just gonna do 1 dash of the traditional Angostura. We're gonna do a dash of Black Cloud's Winter Spice. So 1 of those. And then we're also gonna do a dash of chocolate bitters. And I really do recommend with bitters, there's so many in the world, just to play around, twisting different classic recipes to see what you like. So our bitters has a wonderful winter botanicals and flavors in them for this old fashioned, so it makes sense. Then we're gonna take our bourbon. I'm gonna use a very good bourbon. I'm using Angel's Envy. This is aged in port cask. Just gives it a little bit of fruity flavors and notes to it. And we're doing 2 ounces of the Angel's Envy. So now we pretty much have what we need to make an old fashioned. We just need to stir and dilute and chill this cocktail. So I'm gonna grab my mixing glass, around about 3/4 to full with ice, get my bar spoon, and we're just gonna stir this about 20 to 30 times. Again, we're just chilling down the cocktail, we're diluting it, and we're stirring it because we want it to be silky smooth and we don't want to shake it and add any texture to it. Once we're done, I know that cocktail is ready to go. For a little bit of elevation, what we're actually going to do is we're going to smoke this. So I'm going to strain this cocktail. I'm going to use my julep strainer, and I'm actually straining it into a wine decanter. And I'm going to show you why in a second. I have my cocktail in this wine decanter. I'm now going to get my old-fashioned glass that I'm going to drink out of. I have some beautiful homemade crystal clear sphere ice, but I'm going to smoke the cocktail. Being winter, being cold, smoke really adds a bit of flavor to this old-fashioned. And I'm going to take our spirits with smoke saucer. I'm going to place it on top of the decanter. There's different flavored wood chips I can use, but I'm going to use the cognac and cherry. So we have some cherry wood soaked in some cognac. And I'm going to smoke this. You can see now smoke's coming down into the decanter. Just going to take off the saucer, and we're just going to stir that around. And we're now infusing that old fashioned in with that wonderful cherry smoke. You can smell it, it smells amazing. Now we're just gonna pour it into our old fashioned glass on the big ice ball. And you can see that smoke coming out. Lastly, garnish. Just gonna take my orange. We're just gonna use the Y peeler. Gonna take a nice big swath of orange peel. Gonna press it over the cocktail, expressing the oils over the drink. Give it a twist, rim the glass, and pop it in. And now we have our winter smoked old fashioned. The decanter, an amazing way using that smoking saucer. If I had a bunch of people here with me, I could have made all of them a drink using the same method and batching it in that decanter. As it is, it's just me. Cheers. Amazing.
Put my head down, shuffle my feet. You'll never get the best of me. Your sticks and your stones.